Imagine being pulled over on a normal Friday night and suddenly your entire life is at risk because of a DWI charge. What happens next could change everything, and not in your favor if you aren't prepared. Every year in Houston, the Houston Police Department makes 5,500 arrests. But just because you were arrested and charged doesn't mean you are guilty or need to take a conviction in your case. I'm Joseph Reese, a criminal defense attorney here in Houston, Texas. Today I want to walk you through a real-life DWI case I handled so you can see exactly what happens when someone faces these charges. I had a 25-year commercial truck driver stopped for supposedly driving all over the road. After performing horribly on field sobriety tests, he submitted to a blood sample showing a BAC of 0.217. Nearly 3 times the legal limit. Keep in mind, as a commercial truck driver, a conviction would have meant a 1-year suspension of his CDL. The usual hill we fight on in a DWI case is whether my client was legally intoxicated. In this case, based on the video and blood results, that wasn't going to be the issue. We staked our entire defense strategy on the ground that the officer's initial detention was illegal. And due to my client's Fourth Amendment rights being violated, all the subsequent evidence would need to be suppressed as the fruit of the poisonous tree. In this case, we had an anonymous tipster call in to report that my client was all over the road and must be intoxicated. However, he never gave his name and number. When cops showed up behind them, my client briefly left his lane of travel by a tire width twice, but with no cars around. We asked for a motion to suppress all the evidence based on an illegal traffic stop. We successfully argued that the anonymous tip could not be relied upon to justify the stop, and what the officer saw wasn't enough to warrant the traffic stop. Sometimes people feel completely hopeless about their case to the point that they don't want to invest any money in their defense or hesitate in taking action. That's a big mistake. Many impossible cases can turn into dismissals with the right attorney looking at every angle of the case. In the end, my client, with a slam dunk case for the state, ended up with a complete dismissal of his case, motion to suppress granted, all the evidence excluded. He saved his CDL and his livelihood.